Hello and welcome. Today we'll talk about something very interesting. You might have seen many people who actually lose weight. But have you ever imagined what actually they lose? They lose fat or muscle or bone mass or what actually they lose? For example, if someone starts running to lose the weight and they are not maintaining the proper water intake, you will see a lot of dip in terms of water. They will lose a lot of water initially. If someone starts gymming and the protein intake is not proper, they will lose primarily muscle. If someone starts fasting to lose weight, they will lose lot of muscle. There will be electrolyte imbalance. So if you are trying random things for weight loss, it can hurt you. We'll see, especially in this video, what are the parameters you need to focus on, and I'll show you one live weight loss graph with different parameters. How if someone follows the program, someone follows some diet plan, in a way it is recommended, how they lose the weight, what are the components of weight loss. All right, we'll go. So here is one of the weight graph I can show you. See. So see here, initially the weight when she started the program, it was 62.35 kgs. Okay. And her target weight was 52.3 kg. You are able to see here. Now, after the program, around 2 months, her weight is 53.85 kgs. Okay. So she is approximately nearing her weight, her target weight. Okay. Now if we check the BMI, it was 52.2. Now it is 21.8. To be informed, ideal BMI is 21.7. Okay. So she is pretty much near to the ideal range. So from overweight to the normal weight she transformed. Okay. How to calculate BMI? BMI is nothing but your weight divided by your centimeter square area. Okay. Now BFR. This is the important thing. So when she started the program, her BFR, like body fat ratio, it was 35.8%. That was on higher category. Still, she lost around 6% of that. Still, her BFR is on higher percentage. Okay, but during the weight loss process, she lost around 6% of the fat. Okay, if we talk about muscle rate, it was 36%. Now it is 34.9%. Okay, just around 1% muscle loss. If we compare to the fat loss, 6%, muscle loss is 1%. Okay, muscle loss happens. See, if fat loss is happening, muscle loss will happen simultaneously. But you can control the muscle loss as she did. Okay, muscle loss just 1%, and it can be altered if we do certain things. Once someone loses the weight, if we follow some exercise routine and some nutritional values if we add, it can be reversed, it can be increased actually. Okay. Now when we talk about water, it was 46.9%. Now she increased water with a good amount. It is around 4.5% of water she added in her body. So she is doing a lot of things in terms of water. Even though she added this much water, around 4.5% water, she lost around 10 kgs of the weight. Okay. So now we talk about the bone mass. It is around 100 grams. Okay. So what we have learned here, we need to focus on multiple aspects, not only losing not only these parameters, BMI and weight, we have to see all these factors. What we are actually losing. If we are losing muscle more than fat, we have to think about our programs. If we are losing water, you should never lose water. So during the weight loss program, if you are able to increase the water percentage, it is phenomenal. Okay. So here we discussed BFR, muscle rate, body water and bone mass. There are some other parameters. This BMR tells how fast your weight loss is going to happen. Okay. So these BMR, if your weight is low, you don't have too much worry about. Okay. Now when we talk about metabolic age, it came from 25 to 23. So she is able to reduce 2 years of her metabolic age. That is another phenomenal thing. Okay. So she was 25, now she is 23. If we talk about the metabolic age. Now the most important thing, visceral fat. Visceral fat she lost around 2%. Your visceral fat should not be more than 8%. Okay. So she lost around 2%. That is the amazing thing. Visceral fat is something, the fat around your abdomen area. Okay. So that fat is responsible for most of the diseases, especially we talk about diabetes, we talk about heart problems and all. This visceral fat is pretty much responsible for most of the things. Okay. So she was able to lose around 2% of visceral fat. Now we talk about subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat is something which is beneath our skins. Okay. So it was 33%. Now it is 27%. Okay. Now she has to lose around 1.55 kgs of weight. Okay. So this is what we need to focus on. So whenever we go for weight loss, we make sure we follow the right program. We should not just go for some, let's say someone just start running 12 kilometers, 15 kilometers, start gymming without having a diet plan. It is very important that your body is dosed with lot of nutrients during weight loss, so that your weight loss happens in a smooth way. Alongside that, you don't lose your muscle, you don't lose your bone mass, you don't lose water, your your electrolytes, especially in your body, is balanced. So all these factors, once you take care, your weight loss will go in very smooth way and you will not have to face any difficulty after weight loss. So this is what I was trying to discuss. All right, stay tuned, be healthy, be fit. Thank you for watching.